Well, sadly, it is a fact of life that when a relationship breaks down, emotions are often running at a very high level. And when children are involved, the danger there is that those emotions spill over into the children issues. So I would suggest that there are 6 questions that you should honestly ask yourself and consider carefully before calling a family lawyer. Firstly, I would say you need to ask yourself honestly, if we were still together and happy, is this something that I would be making an issue out of or that I would be unhappy with? And if the answer is no, then you shouldn't really be considering calling a lawyer about it. Secondly, have you slept on it? Everyone can be guilty of saying things in the heat of the moment, in the middle of an argument, that they don't actually really mean. So if you sleep on it overnight or allow a cooling off period, then try having another conversation, and quite often you can find that the problem is then resolved. Another thing to consider is compromise. Now, I know compromise is easier said than done, but the fact is, if you can reach a compromise that is fairly similar, close enough to what you really want, that's far better than having a lawyer or the courts dictate to you what is in the best interests of your children. Fourthly, is your child at risk of harm? If your child has reported to you an incident that is either of a sexual or physical nature, their behaviour has significantly changed, or they've reported they're genuinely frightened of something, then you should consider the possibility your child could be at risk of harm, and in that instance you should speak to a family lawyer. The 5th thing you can consider is your child number 1? Are you really putting your child first? Is this really something that is better for your child, or is it actually better for you, if you ask yourself that honestly? Finally, do you need independent advice on your particular situation? My role as your lawyer is to look at your situation independently, but also in the eyes of the law. And so if I know that the courts will consider that perhaps what you're doing is unreasonable, then my role is to tell you that also. And so in that situation, advice can be helpful. So if after considering all of these points, you still feel that you do need the advice or assistance from a lawyer, then please do give us a call.